again. It's pronounced like a pro with Mary Precious on Bookworth TV. In our previous lesson, we examined a number of uncommon homophones in English. In this lesson, we shall augment what we already know about this topic with more examples of English homophones. Try to stay till the end and test yourself with the exercise attached. Let's get started. The first we shall be looking at is arms. Arms, as in ARMS, arms, weapons. ALMS, items given to poor people. In ALMS, the letter L is silent. So you have arms as weapons, arms, items given to poor people. Arms were recovered from the robbers. Give alms to the poor and the needy. Next we have berry. Berry is small fruit that grows on a bush. Bury, to place a dead person in a grave. Those berries are poisonous. Don't eat them. The king will be buried next week. Bury. We have draft. Draft, a rough or incomplete version of something written. Draft, a flow of cool air in a room. This is a draft of the Constitution. There is a draft in here. It's nice. Draft. On this slide, we have foul. Foul, meaning bad or unpleasant. And fowl, meaning a bird that is kept for its meat or eggs. Danny has a foul temper. So which fowl are we talking about? The foul. Look after the fowls while I'm away. Which one? fowl, fowl. Remember that homophones are words with same pronunciation but different spellings and different meanings. Here we have him. H-I-M, him, used to refer to a male in the objective case. And H-Y-M-N, him, a song of praise. Have you seen him today? Let's sing a hymn, shall we? So we're going to take this one, Just As I Am, by William. Just as I am, without one plea, but that thy blood was shed for me. Wonderful. Let's move on. On this slide, we have Lord. L-O-R-D, Lord. To add as if you're better than somebody else. Do not lord yourself over me. Do not lord yourself over him. Do not lord yourself over her. And we have L-A-U-D, Lord, to praise somebody. The people lauded their leader for his generosity. The pupils lauded their teacher for her kind gesture. Lord. Here we have night, N-I-G-H-T, that is when it is dark. Lions hunt better at night. We sleep at night. We don't shout at night. And we have knight also as K-N-I-G-H-T, a man of high social rank who fights for his king. The knight's armor has been shattered. I want to be a knight when I grow up. Knight. Here we have oral. O-R-A-L, oral. Spoken, not written. A-U-R-A-L, oral. Associated with hearing. The people's tradition was passed down orally. Ken learns better with oral and visual images. Oral. On this slide, we have read. R-E-A-D. To understand a printed material. Read the poem aloud. You need to read aloud, especially if you're learning how to read. You must read aloud. That is the best way to learn how to read. And we have reed, a small piece of cane. They struck him with a reed. Read. R-E-A-D, read, meaning to understand a printed material. And R-E-E-D, read, a small piece of cane. Another pronunciation we shall be looking at is queue. So we have queue as Q-U-E-U-E, meaning a line of people or cars. There was a long queue of people at the bus station. And we also have it as C-U-E-Q, a signal to do something. My mom's stare was a cue for me to go steady. If you're in a public place and you want to say something to someone without the next person noticing, you use a what? A cue, which is C-U-E-Q, a signal to do something. Here we have rain. R-A-I-N, rain. Water that falls from the sky in separate drops. And R-E-I-N, rain. A strip of leather attached to the metal in the horse's mouth, which the rider holds onto. The rider lost his grip on the reins and fell. Rain. Here we have so. S-O, so. An adverb meaning very or extremely. Why are you so angry? For every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace of mind. This is a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And we have sew, S-E-W, a verb meaning to make or repair clothes. I sew all my clothes myself. Here we have stake. S-T-A-K-E, stake. And S-T-E-A-K, stake. So S-T-A-K-E means a wooden or metal post that is pointed at one end. Strengthen the tent with a stake at each end. Then S-T-E-A-K, stake, a thick slice of beef. Let's have some delicious steak. Yummy. And here we have time. T-I-M-E, time. When we're talking about minutes, hours, days, and so on. And T-H-Y-M-E, time. When we're talking about a sweet-smelling plant. As time went by, they forgot about their dead hero. So which time are we referring to here? The T-I-M-E. Some thyme will add good flavor to the soup. Which time? T-H-Y-M-E. Time. we have way, W-A-Y, way, meaning style of doing something or road, and W-E-I-G-H, which means to have a particular weight. That is not the way to make the soup. This is the right way to the airport. Weigh, W-A-Y. I weigh 70 kilos, W-E-I-G-H, weigh. Remember that homophones are words with same pronunciation, different spellings, and different meanings. Thanks for joining me to the end. Next is the activity slide. Activity. Fill the gap with the right word from the homophones in the brackets. He has dash as king for 7 years. Reigned. The referee punished the attacker for dash play. Foul. All the seeds have been dashed by the farmer. Sown. She dash was punished by the principal. 2. Adam has the most important dash in the play. Row. Let's check out our answers in the next slide. The correct answers are underlined. He has reigned as king for 7 years. The referee punished the attacker for foul play. All the seeds have been sown by the farmer. She too was punished by the principal. Adam has the most important role in the play. Thanks for viewing. Keep practicing and use your dictionary for a deeper understanding of the words discussed. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.